Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's All Sports with Smitty. I'm your host, Smitty, and we're going to get right back into it, ladies and gentlemen, like we never left. Let's go back in a couple days. Monday, February 27th, the New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't have Jaylen Brown, but we still beat them. Knicks defense is the key in the win. In the first quarter, the Knicks only gave up 15 points, stifling defense by the New York Knicks. Great job on their part. Jason Tatum only had 14 points before he got ejected. He got frustrated and got ejected, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't stand the heat. Again, the Knicks win 109-94. It was a great game by the Knicks. Julius Randle had 23 points and 7 rebounds. Jalen Brunson didn't have an unbelievable game versus the Boston Celtics. He had 17 points. Emmanuel quickly came out of nowhere with 23 points. Great job on his part. Knicks win by 15, dominant win. They frustrated Tatum and got him ejected again. We lucked out. Jaylen Brown didn't play, but you got to play who's in front of you, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics Monday, February 27th. Great job. Let's move to a game from last night. This is playoff time, ladies and gentlemen. Getting your positioning ready for the playoffs is what all of these teams are doing right now. Some teams are falling out. Some teams are moving up, and the Knicks are an ascending team right now, moving up in the standings. Knicks blow out the Nets 142-118 Wednesday, March the 1st. From the first quarter of the game, Brunson had 39 points, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Brunson is a beast for the New York Knicks. He's doing a hell of a job for the New York Knicks. Listen, my favorite player on the team is Jalen Brunson, but my second favorite player is Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes was hitting 3 after 3. He had 22 points. Listen, let me tell you something right now. We're going to the finals if Quentin Grimes can score 20 points a game. The Knicks are going to upset some people if Grimes is scoring 20 points a game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we can't lose if Quentin Grimes scores 20. He's the wild card. Tell me what you think in the comment section about the Knicks' possibilities of getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. All right? Steph, what do you think about the Knicks' chances in the playoffs this year? Tell me what you think, Steph.
It looks like they are really much stronger. The team it appears that they are more cohesive. I don't know. Like, I'm seeing good things coming out. And like you said, Grimes and what's his name? Brunson. Yeah, that guy. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're doing their thing.
They're playing as a team.
They're playing as a team. It looks like they're hungry. You know, this group. I think they have good chances this time coming around this time. Absolutely. You know what I wish for the Knicks? I wish that they just remain consistent. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah, like whenever I'm talking to one of my friends and they want to bet me, I'm very hesitant to bet on the Knicks.
No.
Even though as good as they're playing, I'm very hesitant to bet on the Knicks because you're just scared of that one game where they just can't hit anything. and they fall apart. But for right now, it's 7 games in a row. They're looking good.
Where they at in the standing?
Fifth spot in the East. So in the playoff picture, 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, and 4 plays 5. So right now we would be matched up with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I think we would have a good opportunity to beat them in the first round. Mm-hmm. Right.
It is looking good. So we're gonna stay optimistic. What's the saying? Cautiously optimistic.
Yes.
Let's go Knicks. Let's go.
All right. We're gonna move on to we're gonna transition, ladies and gentlemen, from the Knicks. They're in the 5th seed right now. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Can the Knicks move up? That's a big. Because people are talking about maybe the 4th or maybe even bumping Philly out of the 3rd spot. Ooh. Yeah, that would be something else. I don't think Philly wants to see us in the playoffs. I don't think so. We don't have an answer for Embiid, but they don't have an answer for Julius. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's transition, ladies and gentlemen, to your New York Yankees. Baseball is coming up. April will be here before you know it. It's March 2nd. April will be here before you know it.
Birthday shout out, March 2nd, Cousin Marky.
Okay.
We got a birthday shout out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yankees offseason moves. They signed Aaron Judge, 9 years, $360 million.
Say one more time.
9 years, $360 million. That's $40 million a year. I believe it's a team-friendly deal, honestly, because the man hit 63 home runs or 64. I thought he could have. I thought he could have held him over the coals for more than that.
Really?
Yes, I think it's a team-friendly deal. I think he could have got 50 a year.
Wow.
But he settled for 40. He wanted to give the Yankees a chance to sign more players, and they did that. Aaron Judge signed a 9-year, $360 million deal. I've been talking about this with colleagues of mine about Carlos Rodon. The Yankees signed him as a pitcher, a lefty pitcher, for the starting lineup. He signed a 6-year, $160 million contract, $162 million. He's supposed to be the number 2 behind Garrett Cole. In his career, he hasn't won over 15 games in the season. Now, you're hoping that he comes to the Yankees, he gets run production that he's not used to getting when he was in San Francisco and Chicago, and maybe, hopefully, he can get some more wins pitching for the Yankees. You hope that. That's what Brian Cashman is trying to account for. But I think he's an average pitcher, ladies and gentlemen. Until he proves me wrong, I think Carlos Rodon is an average pitcher, and I believe you paid him 6 years, $162 million to be average. If I would love to be proven wrong. If he can win 20 games, I'll be the first one to say I was wrong and let you guys know about it. But Carlos Rodon signed a 6-year, $162 million contract. Nestor Cortez avoids arbitration and signs a 1-year, $3.2 million contract. I think that's a steal for Nestor Cortez. He's a good pitcher. To me, he's better than Carlos Rodon. And Carlos Rodon signed for $27 a year. Nestor Cortez, he avoided arbitration. He signed for $3.2. So this is how the lineup, the starting rotation should go for the Yankees. Garrett Cole, number 1. I think he gives up too many home runs, but he's the number 1 pitcher. He's paid like the number 1 pitcher. Carlos Rodon, number 2. Nestor Cortez, number 3. And Luis Severino, number 4. Domingo Germán, number 5. I think it's an average pitching staff, ladies and gentlemen. And when it comes to playoff time, you need some aces to win in the playoffs. This is going to be fine for the regular season. The Yankees will probably be in first place all season and be fine. But when it comes to the playoffs, that's when you need some aces, some people that can strike some people out. And I don't think Carlos Rodon is going to do it for you. We'll see. I don't hate to be so pessimistic before the season even starts, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
But we're Yankees fans, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we do. We critique the team to the fullest extent because we want a World Series win. We want number 27 or 28. We have 27. We need World Series championship number 28 to come our way. Again, that's Garrett Cole, number 1, Carlos Rodon, number 2, Nestor Cortez, number 3, Luis Severino, number 4, Domingo Germán, number 5. Average pitching staff, I say, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love to be proven wrong. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can talk about, next show, we'll talk about the NFL draft and where the New Orleans Saints, what's their options going into the NFL draft. I'm looking at Hendon Hooker as a possible quarterback that the Saints would look at drafting in the second round. Their options are, I don't like Derek Carr that much. He's an okay quarterback, but I'm not too into overpaying him just so he can help save us. We were 7-10 last season. I think you need just an upgrade at the quarterback position, but paying him 40 and change a year and I don't think he's going to be a difference maker, so I would avoid doing that. But we're going to talk about the NFL draft coming up in a couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen. You guys tune in. If you're from Twitter, please let me know you're from Twitter. That's my show, ladies and gentlemen. All Sports with Smitty. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.